You know what's up, Mr. Sherry Fatu? And I was sitting here and I would just, how do you not know this is murder? Every time, all this propaganda, all this shit, this is one person. And I like trying to torture people, individuals, TI people. Aren't you concerned too? Because, look, we've been yelling for millennia, many years to have help. Somebody come help me. I've been electronic torture, and all of them know. But the first person they come go in Russia, it's a millions deep, more than a million people deep in America, yelling because they've been electronic tortured or been displaced, all that different stuff. And instead of going to help us and stopping electronic torture and all the things that they need to get right in their country, they run over to the Ukraine and try to regulate what Ukraine and Soviets are doing. Don't you? My brothers and sisters target individuals. Don't you think that's wrong? I know Ukraine needs some help, and I understand that. But you sending billions over there, and you couldn't take at least half of that, or even one fourth of that, even of that, and try to help the electronic torture people here that you put under the knife. This ain't no. It's not a game. This ain't sexual. This ain't marriage. This ain't having fun. This is murder. You know all these sending all these people crazy. Not only do they see it, it's like they first of all every time I have somebody help me or they try to make me disconnect from everybody. So everybody is to abuse. So I'm not just beat on in my apartment or by these noises, mentally and physically. Everything like the whole world has stepped on this whole bandwagon, but they gonna either try to abuse me, I have nothing, or they're gonna try to mentally make me go crazy and mentally abuse me. It's something else. You could go somewhere in the whole world. Everybody should be able to ask for help. Ukraine was able to ask the U.S. for help. It was over there. Oh yeah, we'll help them. All these people, but one person, actually, the millions that are at least a million deep. That's in the U.S. Not just me, but all the other ones. They have been asking for help for the longest time, and they can never do it. What about those people who, even the people who are displaced? I mean, do you know how many things are going awry because they don't take care of this electronic torture issue? Everybody can watch a person be treated like a dog and not let that chaos not be internalized. Or what you hear and what you see. That chaos be internalized in them, and then everybody's going crazy. And then your president, oh, we're just going to hop up and go over to Ukraine. Do you know is that this is like what they do to us is you will never ever be able to bear it. You will never be able to get through it. They will decide if you have children, if you can breathe or not, if you can sleep or not, if you can see or not, if you could even remember your own name. This is what electronic torture is. And why I'm so disgusted about America is that in the end, America did all this, they're going to lose. America's going to fall apart because all of them try to do from the Republicans to the Democrats, all of them chose to turn a blind eye, and because of that, they will be punished. They will be punished. Their infrastructure will fall and crumble because how can you solidify anything of a foundation if you of all the thing if you have that one episode, the most tremendous, heinous act of hate alive in America to happen on your soil, and you for 13, 14, and you for years, and you all pay attention to that. You act like it's something, a party that's going on, or he get to turn on me. You listen to all that, and then what happens? America's gonna fall because nobody in America can stand against the tyranny of what's going on now. They can't listen to that and then be sick. You can't listen to that, be sick and broke and all of that. To anger. Once you see all that, and and then another thing is powder on your back. Your back is breaking, and everybody goes crazy because you can't watch somebody being tortured. I cannot. Just like when they hurt my dog, I cannot stand that noise. I can't stand her being hurt. Just having to hear it. Just imagine other people having to hear hurt and pain, and they know it's wrong. and they look up and then they have then imagine having to hear pain and be solidified and say, I'm tired of hearing that shit. I'm tired of hearing that hurt and pain. And then all of a sudden you inundated with a pandemic that can't stand against. Then they're broke. Everybody's broke, and inflation is out the door, and everybody's broken. Nobody can live anymore, and people are getting crazy, going crazy. Oh hell no! And in the end, it's going to be a breaking within the foundation because he said because you didn't solidify the foundation on the right principles. All you're doing is saying I can ignore her. I'm tired of it. That's what politicians work. They don't they're not trying to fix anything. They're just hoping that they can ignore me enough, finally enough, so I'll either shut or die. More than likely, it's dying up here, and everybody pretend like they don't know what's happening. I'm telling you, America's ready to fall. You better get ready, get ready, get ready.